what is going on, guys? My name is Big Mooney and this is some Sharky Peninsula Rush. Rush? No, it's not. It's Conquest. And I'm using the engineer kit with M4A1 here at the start, but I do switch my gun later on. Now, for the people that keep asking about the music, I get this every video, and I think I've even answered this in the past. Just something that was on my mind there. People keep asking all the time, what's the music? What's the music? What's the music? I don't even know myself. It's a fucking royalty-free song. It's not Rammstein, which some people kept saying it was. It's not. It's not Rammstein. It's just a royalty-free song that was on a disc that I borrowed. We'll use those words from college because they've got royalty-free music in there. So yeah, I just ripped some music off of there, and that was one of the songs that I quite liked on it, so I just started using it for an intro. That's it. It's not exactly like I'm not using any big copyrighted songs. I can't use copyrighted material, remember that. So yeah, it's just I get that all the time. It's one of the things, being a commentator, or you just basically being on YouTube, you get asked some questions like all the time, like the same few questions. The ones I get asked the most are probably Big Money, why you so good? No, I don't get that very often. I don't know why I had to do a voice for that. What was it? People asking me what I record with. I record using a program on my PC called DX, and what's that?
Insta, motherfucker.
I don't like getting stabbed. It's not good. But yeah, I used a program called DX. It's spelled DXTORY. You know, it's something on the PC. It's much better than Fraps. Lots of people say, "Oh, get Fraps." No, don't get Fraps because I don't want 4,000 files when recording. It's difficult enough just trying to organize stuff with one file per recording. It's just like Fraps is stupid in the way that you hit record and you play I don't know, half an hour worth, and every 3 minutes it creates a new file, which is stupid because you end up with fucking loads of files and then you need to attach them all together for them to work. It's fucking stupid. But DX far better. What other questions am I usually asked? The music one, of course, which I've already answered. Oh, fuck, there's a couple of ones and I can't remember some of them now. Where are you from? Of course, that's from, you know, I'm obviously from fucking Scotland. I'm not Irish, for people that keep thinking that. Or Canadian. That's a weird one. I've said this in the past. What the fuck? Americans. Canadians sound like you. How can you mistake me for Canadian? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. And the Irish don't sound anything like Scottish. They really don't. Like, I don't get that one either, really. Like I've said in the past, the craziest one I've had was probably Russian. Someone said I was Russian. I was like, what? Are you smoking crack or something? Look, how can you not? I don't get it. Fuck, I'm trying to remember what the other question is that people keep asking me. Ah, of course it is. I just remembered there. Can I add you on whatever service or whatever, you know, Origin or Steam or Battlelog or PS3 or 360, even though I don't own one? Oh, watch this genius here. Yeah, just he blew himself up with his grenade launcher. What a fucking tool. But yeah, I don't own a 360, so no, I can't add you on that. PS3, the list is full. I don't play it very often, so there's really no point. I mean, there's half the people on my PSN friends list I haven't played with, and it's the same with every other thing that I'm on, Steam or Origin or Battlelog. It's like half the people on there I've never spoken to, and it's quite unsettling actually. Because I mean, it's all right if there's one or two people that you don't really know that are there, but when it's just a case of there's like 300 people that I don't know across all these different platforms, it's a bit weird. I mean, especially considering it is a friends list. Not to say that you're not my friend. It's more a case of I don't really know everyone. So, I mean, I do hope all you guys follow me on you know, on YouTube and the Twitter and etc. But I mean, just adding everyone on everything is really not a possibility. I mean, I get asked all the time, and then I'll get people going, "Why the fuck you not adding me?" And it's like, what? What exception do you have compared to the other 50 people that have tried to add me? Do you know what I mean? It's I gave up a long time ago, really, with that. I used to add like everyone, and then it just got to a stage where it was like, you know what, it's probably not the best policy. It got a bit out of hand, and I was just sort of like, you know what, I'm just going to back away from this, and that's that. I mean, I have been saying for a long time I've been meaning to do like open lobbies and shit like that, but I've never ever got round to actually doing that. Like I said in the past, I am a very unorganised person, and if it isn't organised in advance, then I tend to I'm not very good at going through with stuff, because I have so many things to do. I mean, aside from the fact that, you know, I'm still at college, so I've still got work to do for college and stuff like that. I make a lot of videos. Well, I do usually. This week I've not really been the most active, and I'm on holiday this week. I really should be doing more. You know, I could be editing videos all the time, or, you know, playing to record videos, etc. And I've just not really got time for sometimes. I don't know. I've kind of forgot what the fuck I was talking about halfway through that sentence. That was pretty poor there. I was like, where am I going with this point again? I've completely forgot. Let's move on. Doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, played some Sharky Peninsula here, and just jumped into this guy's T90 tank. It's a good way to rack up a few kills if you just jump in the gunner seat here, but unfortunately my tank driver didn't have the most active brain. I don't know, it wasn't particularly amazing. He was sort of sitting out in the open for too long. The way he is right here, he drove right into a roadblock and just sort of sat there, and it's like, move up and take the, yeah, there, finally, you've done that, well done, you've accomplished fucking simple task like that. The other day I went on to Battlefield 3 in the hopes of recording something, you know, because every now and again I'll just jump on and I'll go, right, okay, I'll get some recordings done, and then I've got a stockpile of videos there to use. And I went on the other day, and I've been put off going back on for a little while, but I will go back on, I will press on, I will get content. I don't just play the game just for content, just so you know that. I mean, lots of YouTubers do that, they don't like the game they're playing. I enjoy this game, but the other day, oh my fucking god, I was shockingly bad, and it doesn't help. See, when you start, you go on and you go to start playing, and the first round you play terrible, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, what the fuck? And then you just get so frustrated, and every single game after that is just always terrible. See, if you play in a sort of angry state, I was fucking angered the other day for some reason, I don't know. For the people going, oh, I was on this period, huh, I'm funny, shut up. But no, I was just like in this fucking angry state when I was trying to play, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to put it off and leave it, because it's not worth my high blood pressure that I'm going to end up fucking developing through playing this right now. I'm going to give myself a heart attack trying to get good gameplay. It's not exactly the most strenuous sort of job or activity or whatever, playing games. Yeah, I would end up running myself fucking right into the ground and giving myself a heart problem or something. But it was, I don't know, man. The other day was just shocking, and I was just like, you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. I might hop on again over the next few days. And try and press on and get myself some gameplays and stuff. Some days when you play, you just can't. Other days you go on and you're just fucking like ripping everyone to shreds. I've had games like that. I mean, you go into a certain server and then you just like shred in that server for about 2 hours and just destroy everyone. And then the next night you'll try and play again and you'll just be fucking shocking again. I mean, like I've said to you guys in the past, I'm the first one to point out whenever I'm playing very shit. I'm not gonna, you know, come out and just sit and go, oh, I'm doing this and I'm so good and stuff and things. You know, my aim, I've said this in the past, my aim is awful. I think I need to buy a new mouse again. I bought this mouse that I'm using here. It's like this gaming mouse thing, but it's one of the really cheap, shitty ones. It's like, I think it cost me like £10 or something. And it starts going fucking crazy sometimes. It's like, it'll be, you might have saw it in a couple of videos of mine actually, it happens in games sometimes. The mouse will randomly jump to certain points on the screen for no reason whatsoever. Sometimes it won't happen for ages, like it'll be a couple of hours and then it'll just happen once and then it'll not do it again for another couple of hours. But, I mean, it just acts up every now and again. It's fucking weird. Just, I don't know. It's probably just some crappy Chinese knockoff or something. Piece of crap that I've got. I mean, at the same time, I would like a better gaming mouse. Something that's, like, really good and high quality and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's a fucking mouse, and I don't know if it's worth spending 30 and 40 quid on a fucking mouse when you can buy one for about a fiver and it'll do the same job, really. I don't know, it might help me getting these gameplays, I don't know. Some people are always under the impression that that's the case though. Once you get better equipment and instantly you are better at everything. Not always the case. You see people shelling out thousands for things and then they're just still shit. For example, I don't know, like, someone was telling me how their friend bought a shitload of, like, recording equipment, like, the best stuff, spent thousands, and then they just never really got much use out of it because they were shit at making fucking videos. So, yeah, hopefully I've not done that. I've bought a crap load of stuff. For people that were asking about my project I was talking about a few weeks back, I'm very slowly but surely getting there in terms of an edit. Hopefully I'll have something for you over the next couple of weeks. But it was a pretty big, ambitious sort of project that we took on, called Useless Weapon. I've mentioned it in the past. Hopefully I will have that out, like I said, in the next couple of weeks. You know, that was the first sort of project. That one was done through the college with people in college and stuff like that. Now I have all my own filming equipment now. I've got my camera. I bought a DSLR. What the fuck was it called again? Canon 550D. I've got like tripod, monopod, fucking grip thing. I've got a microphone. I got the Rode video mic. Look at this guy try to roadkill me. I think this guy was trying to troll people in this server, and he was just fucking trying to run people over. And watch, I get grizzed here. Oh, look at that epic no scope from about a foot away. Well done, sir. You deserve a medal for that. Yeah, and I've got like a boom pole and all the rest of it. So I actually have some equipment there to do stuff. Oh, the only thing I'm lacking is lights. I'm lacking some good lights. And you would think, oh, it's only lights. No, they're fucking expensive. Like, filming equipment is ridiculously overpriced. Half the things, man. I mean, for example, I was ranting and raving about it on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, by the way, it's down in the description. And also the games fan shop down there, man. Sale on cheap games, yeah. But I was ranting and raving about it on Twitter about boom poles. I've got a boom pole now, and I was just going, what the fuck? Why are things so expensive? Because some boom poles cost like 750 quid, or $1,000 or $2,000 and stuff. It's like it's a pole. How much can a pole do? Is it made of diamonds or something? Like, why is it costing so much money? I mean, I actually went and bought one. Some people were going, oh, I didn't buy one of the expensive ones, by the way, before you think I did that. No, I'm not stupid. People were like, oh, just get a fucking mop and then chop off the mop and use the stick and fucking, I don't know, do some DIY shit. I'm awful at DIY, and if I got all this stuff together to make myself a boom pole, it would cost me like 20 quid to get all that stuff together, and just buying a boom pole cost like 35 quid, so I was just like, you know what, I'd rather spend an extra 15 and just get a decent one, instead of trying to put all the stuff together and making a mess of it and having to go and buy more fucking equipment, and, well, having to buy more stuff to build with. So I was just like, you know what, screw it, we'll just buy a boom pole. But yeah, I've got a few ideas rolling about in the old noggin of things to actually record and do, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually giving that a go, doing some sketches and shit like that. Like I said in the past though, I'm no actor, so chances are half the videos that I'm going to make, I'm not going to be in the actual video. I want to be a director. Directors don't tend to be on camera all the time. I mean, some people have done in the past, and with the Useless Weapon thing, me and my friend Scott actually directed and starred in it. I hate saying that, I starred in this video. I mean, as if to say I'm like fucking George Clooney or something. No, I'm not an actor whatsoever, and I discovered this quite promptly through filming this thing. Half the rushes are just me just going, what the fuck's my lines? So there may be a bloopers reel of that as well, because there was quite a few bloopers in this production. Fuck man, we filmed that like a month ago. I should really have had that finished by now, but but there was quite a fair bit to it, and some work still needs done on it in terms of sound and all that sort of shit. And yeah, hopefully, really keep saying this, but hopefully it'll be out in the next couple of weeks. I would say 3 weeks max. But when I'm doing stuff in the future, little short projects and stuff, little sketches, those will be fired out a lot quicker than this ever would be, because this is pretty much a short film in a way. Not the greatest short film of all time, but it's a short film and it's quite funny, so look forward to that. On a quick side note, for you guys that pay attention to Machinima still, and watch this here, by the way. I thought I was far away enough to detonate, but no, I killed myself like a moron. But I still killed that tank and 2 people with it. But on a side note here, for you guys that still pay attention to Machinima, and some of you that might not anymore, Hutch, I was going to say resigned today, but I don't know. There was a video today announcing that he was leaving Machinima, so yeah, he just said he was going to move on with his life and stuff like that. I don't know what he tends to, what he's actually going to go and do, which, yeah, I just thought it was a bit out of the blue and a bit weird. It just all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, I'm just going to go. So, oh, okay. It was a bit random is all I'm saying. Oh, and a side note as well, again, I forgot to put up an update video saying to you guys that last week's top plays went up. So I'm going to put a link on the screen right this very second now, if I remember, because, you know, I'm an idiot and I forget sometimes. Well done for making it to the end of the video, by the way. So yeah, if you've not seen that, then you can go and watch that up there on Machinima Respawn. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a comment and a like down below. And follow me on Twitter, it's down there. And if you're looking for some cheap games, there's that in the description down there. Shameless plugs for the win. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Let's see, shall we?